You are members of Generation Z. Do you mind if I ask if you have student debt?
Yeah.
Who else has student debt? Anyone have student debt that's more than $10,000? More than $20,000? More than 50? So 3 of you have student debt more than 50,000. How much do you have?
About 60,000.
60,000, and you said you want to be a what?
An event planner for music venues.
An event planner. You're going to be a nurse, right?
Yes.
And you've got $60,000 of student debt?
I have $87,388.
$87,000.
I think mine's about 60K. They shouldn't have been so irresponsible and giving a young girl so much money. I'm not paying that back. I don't want to, at least. I don't want the IRS to come after me though either. So they're just kind of scary.
Has anyone here concerned or haunted by the potential of being without a home? Keep your hands up.
I actually just experienced homelessness.
Same. Yeah.
Raise your hand if you experience homelessness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost half this group. Can someone share this example? This is important for us to appreciate.
I had my junior year of high school, I had a house fire, was one of them. And then a couple of years later, we just couldn't make bills meet. We took tents, and my grandmother's house didn't have enough actual physical room in the house, so we had tents out on her front yard because we couldn't. We were just trying to save enough money to make a down payment and get in somewhere.
A lot of people assume that homeless people don't have jobs or own drugs, but I kept a full-time job the whole time I was homeless. It's just that everything is so expensive nowadays that what do you prioritize? Like, do you prioritize eating over having a home? Do you prioritize having to pay to take a shower somewhere over getting a home?
Okay, there's something wrong here, right? When half of this group has experienced, I think there's something wrong. Like, what's wrong here?
Let's get right into it. I'm 20 years old. Why is a one-bedroom apartment $600, $1,600? Like, oh my God, for 500 square foot. Rent prices is outrageous, and then these jobs, they're bare minimum jobs. Like, I'm supposed to be in customer service. Before I was a server, I was working at like fast food restaurants, and nothing against them, love it, but we need them jobs. It's just like the work life, trying to balance out school, trying to balance out finding housing. It's just overhyped.
Finola, what do your parents not understand?
Right now, we're talking about, money was a struggle when I was 22, but it's minimum wage hasn't changed since you were 22, but the price of an apartment has tripled, So we as Gen Z, I feel like I've been talking about this a lot, we have to make 3 jobs just to make ends meet, and that's not fun money, that's money so that we're not homeless on the street.
It's in a weird part of I feel optimistic about our generation and our ability to change things, but then there's still that kind of looming existential dread on the personal level of I don't know how my life's gonna go. It's hard to remove that existential dread of oh God, I don't know what is gonna go on with my life.
We may not have a choice, but we got a voice. We got a voice. So
Right.
I think that's gonna impact us down the lines.
It's unbelievable how much things have kind of started to boil and get hot over these past 8 years. It just feels like it's been kind of nonstop. There's been big things like the recession that have kind of put a lot of people over the edge. People just feel stressed. People feel, like they're being pushed. I feel like a lot of people, like you were saying, feel stuck. Just like we're trying really hard to pull ourselves out of this hole, and we're not too sure who dug it, and sometimes it feels like we're digging it ourselves. There's just been this sort of never-ending setback, running as hard as we can to stay in the same place.
Mm-hmm.